The eCom Seller Summit was created to prove that with the right tools and training, anyone and everyone can make money in e-commerce. So many people want to try their hand at e-commerce, selling on eBay, Amazon, Shopify, and more, but they're afraid they won't be successful. This summit will show you that there's many ways to do e-commerce, and there are many platforms you can explore, because e-commerce really has no limits. It really can pay your bills, and e-commerce never sleeps. There's nothing like waking up to profits from getting sales all night long. My name is Nicole Whitlock, and this is the eCom Seller Summit. Before we get started, please be sure to take notes. Today's eCom Seller Summit speaker is Peter Prue. Peter has built, grown, and scaled multiple 6- and 7-figure e-commerce businesses. The amazing thing about this is that he's done it across multiple industries. He is a member of the ClickFunnels 2 Comma Club for hitting $1 million in sales in his e-commerce business using funnels. Peter, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to share your knowledge with us today.
Hello, this is Nicole Whitlock with the eCom Seller Summit, and I am extremely excited about today's session. Today we have with us Mr. Peter Prue, and Peter is a guy that I actually learned about this year, or actually last year, at the end of last year, and some of the amazing things that he's doing. And so I'm so excited personally to actually have him to be a part of our summit. I'm not going to give away what he does. What he does is amazing. And what you want to know about what Peter does is that he's going to help you scale your business and grow your business. If you've been in e-commerce for a while and you're looking for new ways to grow and expand your business, you want to get a notebook, get a pen and pad. Let's take some notes together because he's going to be bringing it today. He has so many different ways in which you can grow your e-commerce business. And all of the stuff that I've learned, at least just from watching him, I've literally changed my entire 2019 business model because of what he teaches. So Peter, thank you for taking the time to be here today. I am so excited. Will you tell everyone just a little bit about you and your e-commerce journey?
Well, thank you for having me on. That was quite the introduction. So as far as my e-commerce journey, I call myself the 10-year overnight success story because people see everything on the surface now, but they don't see the past 10 years of, failed businesses trying thing after thing after thing to make money online. I've been in online marketing for about 10 years. I got my start with affiliate marketing when I was a freshman in college. Made a little bit of money. I called it like my beer money in college. We made like an extra $100 a week. And we're like, oh my God, we're making money. Like, it's crazy. That was my first taste, right, of like making money online, and really showed me it was a possibility. Didn't really do much with it in college, right? I learned a ton about online marketing, but nothing ever like stuck with affiliate marketing for me, at least. Made a little bit of money, but I still ended up having to get a full-time job after graduation. And I always, in the back of my mind, always was like, you know what, there's like something there. I was always, learning how to make money online, doing like affiliate marketing. And I was like, there's something here. Like there's other people doing it. Like what am I missing out on? And that's kind of when I learned about Amazon FBA. And Amazon FBA, like I basically put all of my life savings into it, which was like $5,000. All the money I had made in affiliate marketing, put into Amazon FBA. And I know there's probably a lot of people that sell on Amazon FBA, and I don't want to offend anybody here that sells on Amazon FBA because I still continue to sell on Amazon. But I was under the impression when I started Amazon that I thought I was actually building my own business. When in fact, like that is not the case. When you are selling on Amazon's platform and only selling on Amazon's platform, you don't have customers. Those customers don't know you. They don't like you. They like Amazon, right? Those are Amazon.
That's true. So
You're
true.
helping Amazon build their business. And that was like a lot of, this is one of my biggest messages that I try to get out. Is like a lot of people think they have a business when they sell on Amazon, but you don't. It is just a sales channel. And I basically put all my life savings into Amazon FBA, and within our first year, we just crushed it. I think we're doing like $50,000 to $80,000 a month. I thought I was like doing everything right. I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. Like I'm actually making like ridiculous amounts of money online. But the thing is, like, it wasn't enough. Like, I don't know if you've sold on Amazon FBA, but like your money is constantly wrapped up in inventory. Like even when I was making $50,000 a month, like I wasn't able to pay myself enough to quit my job. right? Because I was always purchasing inventory and all that stuff. And then the day came where, to make a long story short here, we got banned from Amazon. Our 5 Amazon listings were banned for false IP claims. So essentially, a competitor just went to our listing, said we're infringing on some fake patent. And the thing with Amazon, guys, is like they shoot first, and they don't even ask questions. They just shoot first. They don't want to be caught up in a legal battle or anything like that. And so essentially, our business was gone overnight. And think about it, like I had no customer list. I had 40 grand of inventory just sitting in a warehouse at Amazon. So I lost $40,000 from that. And I had nothing. I had no business. My business was gone, like literally in the blink of an eye.
Yes.
And I was like a super big victim during this time of my life, just blaming everybody else besides me, just complaining about Amazon not looking internally. And I think a lot of people do that. And this is like a mindset shift you have to have if you really want to like take your life to the next level, is like stop blaming other people, like, and look at yourself. Look, why are you not successful? Like what things could you have done differently? Like, because your success, like guys, is totally up to you. Like nobody is responsible. Nobody's going to wake up earlier in the morning and do the work for you. You have to be the one. And like during this time, I was such a victim, like going to work, sitting in my cubicle for 8 hours a day, coming home, eating dinner, going to sleep. And I just like loop, like a lot of people in the 9 to 5, they fall into this loop. And like a year or two just passed like that for me. And I was just like angry at everybody else but myself. And I just like, one day I remember this, like it was yesterday, I looked at the mirror and I was like, so all of this, all these past few years, everything you've learned about making money online, about e-commerce, you're just letting that all go. You're going to let that all go to waste now. And I decided at that moment, I was like, you know what, I'm going to rebuild my business. I'm going to give this another try and I'm going to do this the right way. And that's when I was like, you know what, this time I'm actually going to do a business that I'm passionate about. And I always encourage people, like, start a business that you're passionate about, because if you're not passionate about it, or at least you can't get behind it and be interested in it, all the other pieces of the puzzle are going to be so difficult for you. Writing, reaching out to influencers, creating social media posts, like everything that goes along with the business. If you don't enjoy the business that you're doing, it's going to suck for you.
That's correct. That's correct. And that's what most people don't get. They don't get it. You have to love what you do. And I do want to I have to say something. There's a lot of you that are on this e-commerce journey, just like me, just like him, and stuff happens. Stuff happens on different platforms. And one of the things we teach people is to diversify, because you don't own any of these platforms. You don't own Shopify. You don't own Amazon. You don't own eBay. You don't own any of this. And so you need to diversify. And that's one of the strategies we teach, is that you need to make sure that you're diversified in the different platforms. Even though there's a lot of traffic going to Amazon, there's got to be a way you can pull those people and make sure that you get them into your own, whatever it is that you're selling. So go ahead.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You have to, so before we continue with the story, the thing is, guys, like with what you were saying, with building like something that you own, like the only thing you own, and I truly believe this, and people will argue with me, your email list. Like that is the only thing. You need to be building your email list. And like, as we get into talking about the sales funnel and stuff, like that's what it allows you to do. Like, I don't use Shopify personally. I don't even recommend people use Shopify. I think it's a waste of time. It's a waste of your money, because when people come to your Shopify store, like it's crickets. Like you're not doing anything. Like you're not giving them a call to action. You're not making any money or an asset for yourself, right? Instead, right, send it to the funnel, right? With the funnel, at least you're going to be able to grab the email address. You're going to be able to retarget that person. You're going to be able to follow up with them, right? Like you have to start thinking like that as a business owner. Like, everything you do needs to make you money and also give your customer a great experience. And that's what these funnels allow you to do. But to not kind of go off what we were saying, like, so when I was rebuilding my business, I was like, you know what, I'm going to do something I'm passionate about. I'm going to do something that I love. And that's when I go fishing like all the time. Like fishing is like my thing, specifically bass fishing. That's like my niche. And I was like, you know what, what's stopping me from creating a business around this, right? It's something I love to do. It's something I did with my dad every single weekend growing up. It's something I want to do with my kids every single weekend when I have kids. And I was like, why can't I start a business around this? And it was like a false belief. So that's exactly what I did. I started a business around fishing. And I enjoyed it. I loved it. I had so much fun. I was, sourcing products, taking pictures of my fishing lures. I was going to the lake, doing my own social media, everything. And I was just having fun. Like, to me, it was like, I don't even care if this fails. because I'm having fun in the process here, right? And that's what really that differentiating factor I want everyone to think about is like, what do you enjoy doing? Right? Everybody has hobbies. It doesn't matter how stupid your hobby is. There's other people like you. Okay. You can go and create this community around people that enjoy what you do and sell to them because they want, like, people will pay to hang out with other people they're like. So,
yes, they will. Yes,
yeah.
they will.
As I started this business, it was a subscription box business. And the problem with the subscription box business that we had is we were trying to sell it as like a front end product on like a Shopify store. And, we weren't making money. Like we were making sales. People were subscribing to the box and getting it. But what we realized is like we would pay basically Facebook advertisements, $20, $25 to acquire a customer for to one of our subscription boxes, right? And we would lose money right there because not only do we have to give them like a good offer, right? We'd give them like an introductory box for like $5, right? So we're basically breaking even there. Plus, we have to pay $25 to acquire the customer from Facebook ads. So we're basically losing like $30, $35 around there. And we were thinking, well, we were like, okay, well, the average customer stays with us for 5 to 6 months. So we'll make our money back. We'll make our money back. And that was all well and good. A lot of you are like, oh, yeah, that's smart, right? That's smart. But it's not, because like if you're not a venture-backed business, you're not going to be able to withstand the growth of your business. You can actually grow too fast, right? Because then you and your business partners or whoever are going to have to fund that money from your savings account for inventory and all those things that basically go along with running a business, right? And waiting 5, 6 months to break even while you're also gaining customers all the time, right? Your business will run into the ground. And that's what I started seeing at this time. I was like, wait, like, we have to start like thinking about like, how can we like redo this? Like, cause this isn't going to work out for us. We're not a venture-backed business. We have to figure out how to do things better. We have to figure out how to do things smarter. And that's when I was in a mastermind group. I was still working full time and I was like in a hotel room and we had like our mastermind call. I was out for work but on that mastermind call, a company was there presenting their brand new software, right? And it was ClickFunnels. Right? ClickFunnels. When they first launched, this must have been the first 3-4 months of them. And they went into this presentation. It was all Amazon sellers and Shopify sellers in this mastermind group I was part of. And people were like, oh, that's cool. And I was like, this is like game changing. Like this is a whole new way of thinking of how to build your business. And nobody was really doing it for e-commerce at the time. And that's when I was like, you know what? What if we kind of do this for our fishing business? So we started mapping out different kind of funnels that we could use to acquire customers. So we do like free plus shipping offers. So essentially, if you don't know what a free plus shipping offer is, essentially we'll give you a fishing lure. All you have to do is cover shipping costs, right? So essentially you make your money back. But the whole point of this free plus shipping offer or a discount offer, whatever it is for you to honestly just get people in the door. Get people into and giving you their credit card information. So what we would do is we would start running advertisements to a free plus shipping offer, a deep discount offer on fishing lures, not the subscription box, on the fishing lures. And
you were running ads. Let me just ask a question. Like, were you were running like Facebook ads, Google ads?
Facebook ads, influencers were our primary drivers.
Okay. All right. Cool.
So instead of going to the subscription box directly, we would run them to a free plus shipping offer, right? So the free plus shipping offer, they just pay shipping, right? We maybe break even right there because you're getting more customers. It's less resistance, right? When somebody being like, oh yeah, sure, bill me $30 a month when they never heard of you, they don't know you, they don't like you, they don't trust you, right? So now we're doing a low resistance offer, like something for, hey, it's only, $10, right? Get this free fishing lure, whatever, and whatever package that we put together. And on the upsell pages, we would add in our subscription. Right. So here's the thing, right? When we did that, that's what changed the game, because now when we put the subscription into the funnel, we were getting subscribers for free. They were actually paying us to become subscribers. Like this right here is the secret, got us into 2 Comma Club Award. This is what I like. I yell from the rooftops every single day of my life, because if you really think about it, it's a total just different mindset shift. Okay.
It is. And that's why I was like, I am so excited, because once I was like, I'm going to do this. I'm doing this with my e-commerce business, because it's a way to scale it. It's an amazing way to
You
scale
can
it.
scale this if you set this up properly, and I'll be giving an example here shortly. If you set this up properly, you can scale your business as fast as you want. I know that's so like cheesy and something to say, like, because everybody says that, but like honestly, we actually realize, like, and I'll show you guys like the like an example here shortly, but once you have, like, you don't need a lot of funnels. Like a lot of people in the Shopify space and Amazon, they're like, oh, I just launch products. I test product. Like, that's too complicated for me. I'm a simple man. I want simple. I want easy. Okay. There's only 3 things you need to be successful in e-commerce. Okay. You need an offer, right? You need a reason and not a product. Like some of you might be thinking, oh, I need a product to sell. No, you don't need a product to sell. You need a solution to a market's problems. Okay. And you do that through an offer. So for example, with our fishing offers, I don't sell fishing lures. I sell solutions to catch them bigger fish, to catch them more fish. Okay. I'm going to do everything in my power to make that happen for them because I want my customers to get the result that they're looking for. So the first step you have to understand here is your niche, right? And if you're not passionate, you don't like your niche or whatever, you're never going to do what we're saying here. Because
Correct.
It's too much effort. It's too much market research. You like in a perfect world, you want to be your own perfect customer, right? Like ideally, if you're your own perfect customer, you can find a lot of these pieces out. So to craft a really good offer, which is step 1, right? Got to know your niche. Be like ridiculously immersed in it. Be inside Facebook groups, YouTube channels. Subscribe to all your competitors' email lists, right? Like be like fully immersed in your niche and see everything that's happening in it. And once you do that, you're going to start seeing people having conversations online. You're going to start seeing problems that these people are facing. And instead of now just selling, oh, I'm going to go sell fishing lure in my funnel. Well, no, let's sell solutions. Let's think about this a little bit better, right? Instead of selling a fishing lure, well, what else can we add into this to help them get the result, right? Like every product solves a problem, guys. Like if you don't believe that, then you just don't know your market well enough. Okay, so for us, it's like, okay, they want to catch bigger fish. They want to catch more fish. How can we make that happen? Okay, well, we're giving them a fishing lure. What other objections are they going to have about this fishing lure? Okay, well, maybe they're not going to know like the water temperature or the if it's dark outside or if it's light outside or if it's winter, summer, when to use this fishing lure. So maybe we'll give them like a cheat sheet guide that tells them the best time and place to use what color fishing lures, right? Boom, right there. So now they're getting the fishing lure. And what we would do with this one is like, the thing is, guys, like everything in business needs to be about making you money and also giving your customer a really good experience. It needs to be win-win. Otherwise, if it's only win for you, your customers aren't going to be with you very long. You want them to feel like, oh my God, this is an amazing deal. Like I would never go on Amazon and buy this product or go to Walmart. You have to be able to answer the question, why should they buy from you over going anywhere else? You have to answer that in your favor. Otherwise you can't grow your business. Okay. Right. Now, what we would do is like, as a bonus, we'd go to like stickermule.com and get these like custom little stickers made. They cost us like 10 cents. Okay. And on this little sticker, we'd put our logo and we'd put our cheat sheet guide. Be like, oh, is it 70 degrees outside? Okay. Use these types of fishing lures. Oh, is it like dark and cloudy outside? Okay. Use these types of fishing lures. And they could stick this on their boat, on their tackle boxes, wherever, like these stickers. Right. And we give them up for free. And a lot of you guys are like, well, that hurt my margin. When I can add something for 50 cents, 10 cents to my offer, but it's going to increase conversions by like 5-10%.
Right.
You should be doing as many of these things as possible.
Yes.
But it's not enough. Like keep giving. Like I kind of always say that I kind of always say this term is like, this quote is like, give until it hurts. Right. Like I do a lot of consulting calls and when we're crafting these offers for people, I'm like, I'll know when the tipping point is for somebody because they're like, isn't this too much that I'm giving them? Like, this is too much. Like, this is too valuable. Like, I can't give this all to them. That's when you know you've hit the right point. Okay. So we give them the fishing lure. We give them a little sticker. Now what else? Okay. Well, what if I go out and I interview some of the top bass fishing professionals, right? And I go out there, reach out to them get them on the call for 20 minutes. Hey, just give me your top biggest secret for catching bigger fish, right? 15-minute call, boom, record 5-6 of these guys, even if they're not even like big players, some YouTube influencer or somebody who just knows fishing, right? Put those in there, right? Free. That is an asset now for your business that you can add into your offer.
Oh my gosh.
Like, and you just keep thinking of these things, right? Like,
oh my God. I just wish I lived near you. I would literally just be like, I got to hang out with this guy all day long because I have so many ideas. And
It's,
like,
but this
I
should
know
be
my
fun.
niche. Okay,
And,
anyway,
and
go ahead.
There's even better stuff because like I like the interview idea a lot because as you interview these professionals,
Right.
this is an in for you.
Yes.
Okay? Because now, like when you interview them, don't ask for anything. Be like, hey, I'm going to show you off to my audience. I want to put you on a pedestal. I want to make you shine. Okay, I'm going to show you off to my whole audience, and they're going to go follow you. Work it in their favor. Everything with these influencers, right? And then later on, right, have the conversation. Build a business relationship. You never know. That guy might have a 50,000 person email list that'll then launch your offer to, and be like, hey, you know what? I was just featured in this product, right? Come, guy, get it, and give them like an affiliate link or something. Right? This is the strategy. This is the game that we do. Right? So once you have this offer, I also like to include like a private Facebook group in my offers of our buyers, just because that's an asset for you, right? Always be thinking, how can I create assets? Now, the only real tangible asset you have is your email list, but still like a Facebook group is still really powerful to have with all your buyers. So bring those people in, right? Be like, hey, you'll get access to our private bass fishing club, right? And just put them right into the group. Like give them a link after they buy. Just click here, join our private Facebook group. Now in there, you can test new products. They can have conversations with each other, right? And it's just a good asset to have for your business if you ever like want ideas.
Right.
So
once poll that Facebook group, ask them questions, pain points. Oh my gosh. Anyway, keep going. I'm sorry.
I think everybody understands the offer, right? Give a lot of value, but the thing about it is, guys, I don't want people to feel like they're overwhelmed with all this stuff. It should be fun for you, but it's all about perceived value. Right. Think about advertising in general, right? If you're using Google, Facebook, influencer, right? These people that are coming to your store, right? Your funnel, like they've never heard of you before. They don't know you, but you're expecting them to buy from you. So you have to like combat all these objections that they're going to have and have a ridiculous amount of perceived value. So each of these things, I always like to be like, oh, this lure, like if you go on Amazon, it costs $14.99. This sticker, right? It's worth $9.99. This interviews are worth, $49.99. Total value, $240. Yours today, completely for free. All we ask is that you cover shipping, right? Irresistible, like more of an irresistible offer. Or you can run it as a discount. I know there's going to be some people who are like, oh, I sell high ticket, bar stools or something, right? That's fine. You don't craft the offer around it. Don't do free plus shipping. Just be like, hey, total value, $700 yours today for $129, right? Whatever it is, like, don't make excuses. Like a lot of people are like, oh, this won't work for me. Just start saying to yourself, like, how can this work for me? Like, how will this work for me? Because this process, it works for any business model. Doesn't matter if it's information, e-commerce, affiliate. If you want people to sign up, like I wish I could go back 10 years ago and tell myself this when I was doing affiliate marketing. Like affiliate marketing is all about crafting offers, right? Give them a reason. Like if you're selling like an affiliate product of somebody else's, right? Like craft an offer to get them to buy it from you, right? Like it's all about crafting an offer to get people to buy it from you.
Right.
But once you have this offer in place, right, you want that perceived value really high on your landing page. And your landing page is essentially where you're going to collect that email address. Like I consider it like a sales page, right? You're selling on why they should give you their email.
Right.
Okay. Now, once they give you their email, they hit an order form page, and that's where the magic happens, right? The order form is where you're going to collect their billing information. You're going to offer them quantity discounts of products. Always offer quantities. I don't care what you sell. I don't care if you sell vacuum cleaners, right? Offer them to buy more than one. People buy it. I had a student that was selling the most ridiculous high ticket product. He was charging like $200 for it, and people were buying more than one of it. It made no sense. I don't even understand. It was one of those products where it made no sense for somebody to have more than one of. Like, it made no sense whatsoever, but people were buying it. So my magic quantities that I always offer, no matter what, and always test, guys. Let data tell you things. Don't think that you know the market. Like I always say, test everything. Let the market tell you. I always offer 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. Right? Do you want 1 vacuum cleaner, 2 vacuum cleaners, 4 vacuum cleaners, 6 or 8 vacuum cleaners? I'm telling you, there's going to be that crazy person that buys 8 vacuum cleaners from you. Okay, it's going to happen. Okay. Now, on these pages, you also have an order bump. Now, an order bump is a pre-purchase upsell. Sounds complicated and lame, but I kind of like to look at it as like going to a grocery store. You're in a grocery store line, right? They have all the Altoids, gum, bags of chips right before you check out. Those are order bumps. They're ways to they're no-brainers that you just toss into your cart to increase the grocery store's average cart, right? So what is that for your business? Right? If I'm selling vacuum cleaners, it might be like those little bags that you keep inside the vacuum cleaner. It might be like an accessory kit that I add in. It might be
vacuum cleaner belt. Yes, I know.
a warranty, an extended warranty.
Yeah.
I like free money. I don't know about you, but like I love free money. So I'll do things like warranties, gift cards. Why? Because people don't redeem that stuff, right? It's free money. Do information products as well in your order bump. Anything that's like a no-brainer, you should be converting at 20%. 15-20% on your order bump. So if you're not there, you just got to tweak it, right? Test out different offers. Now you can see, right? Like when you compare this to a Shopify store, it's like, it makes no sense, right? Think about a Shopify store. Like if you've ever bought something from a even not even Shopify, like any store, right? You go to land on a Shopify store. There's a million things going on. There's buttons, there's tabs, there's a million products, right? And unfortunately, me and you, we're goldfish. We have the attention span of goldfish. You got 3 seconds to get my attention or I'm out of here. Okay?
Yep.
Anybody that says they're not a goldfish, you're lying to yourself. You are. All right? So somebody lands on your storefront. They have all these options. And now let's just say on the off chance they pick a product, okay? So the Shopify storefront, they click a product page, right? Then they have to click add to cart on that product page. Okay, boom. Now they hit a cart page and then they have to click checkout on the cart page, right? It's like 4 pages before they can even give you money and you've ever created anything for yourself. When instead, if you send it to a funnel, right? Landing page, right? First page, you're collecting an email address immediately, right? Second page, boom, we're collecting money, right? Like that's it. There's no disconnect. There's no like buttons to go like do anything else. There's no other products. There's no links. Every step of the funnel is binary. It's yes or no. It's a 1 or it's a 0. There's no other options, right? You either give me your email address or leave. You either give me your credit card information and buy the product or leave. Same with all the upsells, right? Yes or no, keeping it very simple. Do you want the product or do you not want the product? Do you want to join our continuity monthly subscription box or not, right? Everything is very simple. And every page of this funnel, guys, right? So how it kind of looks like is landing page, right? Sales page, order form. Then you can have as many upsells as you want. I recommend putting in your continuity page here. I wouldn't start a business if I couldn't have reoccurring revenue. And I think every business out there can have reoccurring revenue. You just have to think about what your customers want. It comes back to like, what do you understand your niche well enough? Like, for example, if you're like in the fitness niche, like you don't need to necessarily, you're kind of spoiled with the fitness niche because like you can do just information, right? You can almost just be like, oh, I'm going to give you grocery lists every single month. I'm going to give you a food tracking like journal. I'm going to give you workout guides. I'm going to give you a daily motivation, right? Offer, right? Still creating an offer, right? But that's purely free money to you, right? Because information, just giving them information. Now, unfortunately, with my niches that I've been in, they want physical products. So I'll mix it in with physical products and information, right? So every month that we send them out our fishing lures, right? We'll be like, hey, you know what? We're going to get a professional, right? An influencer basically to do an unboxing and show you how to use each and every one of these, right? How to use them, what situations, right? And we just send them an email when their thing is going out, and then a video clip of like a preview on how to use the baits that they're getting that month. That's it, right? Very simple. Right? But if you can get away with it, sell more information, it's more margin. But again, it depends on your niche. Mix both, I recommend, so it bumps the perceived value. Okay?
Oh my gosh. So I hope y'all caught all of that. And if you get the all access pass and you can watch this again, you need to get the all access pass because I'm telling you, he just gave you millions in your pocket just on this little short conversation.
It sounds, I hate when people say that, like, but this literally, this is what changed my life. Like I wasn't able to quit my 9-to-5 job until I did this. Okay. Like until I did this, I was probably one of the first like 1,000 ClickFunnels users, right? Of course it takes some time. There's a learning curve and everything, but this is a completely different mindset shift.
Yes, it is.
As you see this, like I like these phishing offers, like for example, like if you come up with an offer for your physical product, like that offer, it can run on autopilot forever. Forever, because markets are always expanding, and a lot of people are like, oh this product will die, right? Well, because you're probably jumping on like trends and stuff. Like, I don't like trends. If I jump on a trend, that's fine, that's cool, I'll make some money, but I would like to use like products that people are going to constantly need, right? Where I can just set it basically and forget it, right? Once my funnels, and this is what I recommend people do, is once your funnel is like making $10,000 a month at least, right? Have it running, then you can work on your second funnel. Right? Until your funnel's converting at like $10,000 a month, to me, that means your offer isn't good enough to be run like on autopilot yet, or you're putting the offer in front of the wrong group of people, right? I have a formula that I kind of like always tell people is niche times offer equals sales. Niche times offer equals sales. Right? Your niche, you should be able to validate it fairly quickly as there are buyers in this marketplace. If you're the first person selling in like a no-name niche, then don't do it. Don't be a pioneer, right? Don't make your life more difficult for yourself. Okay. You don't want to be a pioneer. Okay. Go into a niche that people are already spending money. Okay. Niche, right? So we already validate that, times offer, right, equals sales, right? So the only thing that could be wrong in this equation is your offer. That's it, right? Your offer. Right? Because the offer doesn't match the niche, because if it did, you'd get sales. If you're not getting sales, it's your offer because the niche is validated already. Like you always like write it down. Niche times offer equals sales. Like literally, like I always look at that whenever I'm troubleshooting any kind of like e-commerce thing. But once you have like, even with the funnel, guys, like even when I was saying like every step of the funnel, you're supposed to be making yourself money. Like I'm not kidding with this. Like even on the thank you pages, right? I'm selling stuff, right? I'm selling affiliate offers. Like if you don't have products to sell, for example, like if you're launching your first funnel and you don't have other products to point people out to, go to ClickBank, go to Amazon Associates and sign up for an affiliate account. Push them to Amazon so you can make commissions off of anything they buy on Amazon. Go to ClickBank, push them out to an affiliate offer. Always be thinking, how can I make more money in my business? Okay, it's critical. So even on your thank you pages, push them out to things, because just because you're done selling doesn't mean they're done buying. Okay, that's critical to understand.
That is gold right there. Oh my God, that is gold. Anyway, all right,
I'm always selling people. So, let me share my screen here real quick. Hopefully it works. And I can show you just like how this looks like. So do you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay, cool. So here's like a basic, now there's like a bunch of different examples of or different kinds of landing pages, order forms. Here's just an example of a company selling like these little fires. It's like an everlasting fire thing, whatever. The product isn't as important, right? But you could see here, they're running a basic free plus shipping offer, right? Get one.
All I can see right now is I see a lion. That's all I see. You must have two screens.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown. That's what you say.
There it is. Yes. Okay. So now I see something.
Sorry, now my camera's off. But you could see here, like all they're selling here is just this basic like match thing. It's a cool, trendy, everlasting product that people will want, right? Get this, $14.95, right? That's the perceived value of the thing. $14.99, waterproof lighter, completely for free while supplies last. Now, some of you are like, well, Pete, like it's not completely free. You gotta do, like, sometimes guys, you have to get people to do micro commitments. Like, I'm not in the game where I'm just gonna let people come and like browse around my store and see my prices. If you want to see my prices, you have to opt in, right? And I tell people that, I'm like that. I'm here building assets. I'm a business owner. I'm not gonna let you just browse around my store. No, I want you. If you want to get more information, you have. So this is called a two-step order form. Very powerful because they can basically fill in their billing and shipping information here, which is a huge micro commitment for them. That means if they click here, right, now they get to see, like, okay, what can they choose here, right? Now they can select, hey, they can buy 1, 2, or 5 of them, put in their credit card information. Here's the pricing that they're doing. And you can see it's a very simple page, right? It's just explaining them, right? What you want on your pages, guys, is a lot of credibility, because a lot of people, they're coming to you, they don't know you, they don't like you, and they really don't trust you either with their credit card information, okay? And I love using this example. Have you ever bought anything from a Facebook ad?
Yeah.
You have? You've bought a physical product on Facebook ad? Okay. You're probably the first person I've ever met that's bought
I've bought one physical product, and that person, again, they knew the niche, meaning whoever advertised it, they knew which audience they were going after. So they did a really good job on targeting me. Yeah, I like reverse engineered that. I was like,
there you go. There you go. So you're the first person I've ever met that has bought anything off Facebook ad, but most people haven't. Okay. Same thing with me, but we're expecting our customers to buy something from a Facebook ad when we ourselves haven't done it. Right. That doesn't seem like logical to me. Right. So in order to combat that, which that company did a really good job targeting you, getting the messaging right, getting a lot of credibility and convincing you to part ways with your money. Right. Because the value you are getting, right. Everything is a value exchange. Right.
Yep.
If they believe that this person, this offer that they're giving here, it's a free plus shipping offer. They don't even have a really, we'll go through the page in a second. If they believe this is more valuable than their $295, they will part ways with it. They will part ways with it. And you have to be really good at upping that perceived value and putting the right offer in front of the right niche. It's the most critical piece of this. And I love that you even said that you did buy it, because you even see, like, they got me, right? The offer was so good. Like, I valued what they gave me more than the cash in my pocket. Okay. Really important to understand that.
Yep.
Now, you could see here, they don't do a really good job of portraying the offer that we were just talking about. Like, okay, they're just getting a lighter. It's just a product, right? So like, if I was redoing this funnel, I would be like, hey, you know what? Let's show the value here. Let's show the value that they're going to be getting. So you could see they actually have it right here, right? Order today and get $70, $75 of free gifts. So they're giving you a bunch of different kinds of bonus items here. But the problem with this, guys, is like, most people aren't going to scroll down your page, right? They're not going to scroll. Nobody has time for that, right? Like, people, like, your entire thing needs to be explained right at the top immediately. Yes, some people, the logical people, are going to do this, but unfortunately, most of us are emotional-based people, and buy emotionally and validate logically after the fact. So we're going to basically just need to see, okay, this is cool, and then boom, okay, here's this little like GIF image where it's showing the product in use. Okay, we're sold. Right? We value this more than our email address. And then we value, once we get to our second page, which is the order form, we just say, you know what, how many do we want? And they give you a nice, good deal here, right? So that's it. Very simple, right? Do you see there's nothing else to click here on this page? There's nowhere else to go. There's nowhere else to browse out to, right? Very, very simple. Okay. And you have to keep it simple like that if you are going to do any sort of cold traffic where people don't know you, they've never heard of your brand before or anything like that. And the nice part about this kind of stuff is that we don't have enough time to go into all of this stuff, but like, once they give you their email address, you can put them through different email sequences to indoctrinate them. Because a lot of people, guys, like, they're going to opt in here and they're not going to buy, right? Typical conversion rates on the order form, you're going to see between 10 and 15%, which is ridiculous already, because a Shopify store converts at 1.33%. That was what Shopify came out with, 1.33% conversion rate. That means, let me give you some perspective, guys, because if you don't understand what I'm saying with that, that means out of 100 people that come to your Shopify store, 1.3 will buy from you. When if somebody comes to your funnel, at least 10 will buy from you out of that 100. And I've had people that had like 40, 50, 75% conversion rates, right? Because when you get the offer and you put it right in front of the right niche, it's game over. Okay, you're gonna make it rain. Okay,
game over.
Yeah. So there's
that was the thing for me. That's what I was saying. I was like, this whole concept. I'm like, if you put it in front of the right niche, if you know the niche and you know it really well, then it's game over. Like, the amount of money you can make is ridiculous.
No, and that's what I mean. Like, here, this company isn't doing that great of a job, and I like that I use this as an example to show you guys, is because you can see like their strategy here, and you're going to see it in a second, is to get continuity members. That's it. That is their strategy. They just want continuity members. And look, they don't even mention it here, right? They're not mentioning any continuity here. So they don't even have like an order bump on this page. And usually you can add an order bump here where it's like a little checkbox and be like, hey, you know what? Do you want to maybe add a limited edition version of this product? Do you want to add a lifetime warranty? Do you want to get expedited shipping? Look, whatever that no-brainer is, I would recommend always having that on this page.
Right.
Now, after they buy these products, and again, guys, back to that point I was trying to make, is once you have this email address, right, there's going to be that 70%, 80% of people that don't buy from you, right? It's because a lot of people aren't buying from you. It's just because they don't have enough information, guys. Like, that's most of the time, right? They opted in. That means they were somewhat interested in what you had to offer, right? They just need more information. So once they opt in here, we can send them abandoned cart emails over a week's period, giving them more information, giving them testimonials, reviews of our products, right?
Right.
And then we can also add them into our like a welcome series email where we can tell them about our brand. We can tell them why we started our business. We can tell them our mission of our company, right? And I always recommend people have those kind of things, right? Like, don't just be like a faceless business where you just send promotions, right? Utilize your email list, nurture them. The reason people think email marketing is dead, and this is the reason people say this, right? People say email marketing is dead because their click-through rates are low, their open rates are low. And the reason people say that is because it's not that email marketing is dead, right? It's the relationship they have with their email list is what's dead, because they've broken the trust, okay? That you want to provide a value, right? Provide value to your email list. If you have nothing to sell, fine. Go find a YouTube video that you think they would find helpful, give it to them, right? Be like, hey, I just came across this cool YouTube video that's showing off a bunch of cool survival tactics, and I wanted to just shoot you a quick email. Write to them like they're human beings, because they are, right? Like, that's like my biggest tip when you send emails. Like, think about like emails that you get from your family members. You always open them, right? You don't never open an email that you get from a family member, right?
Right.
Same thing with this, right? Like, keep them short, keep them short, sweet, and to the point. Be like, hey, I just wanted to show you this. You don't need your logo in there. Nobody cares about your logo. Okay, that's like one of the biggest things. Like, I don't see any logos here. Do you?
No.
Like, nobody cares. Nobody knows you. They don't like you. They don't trust you, right? Like, you don't need your logo anywhere here. Okay. And email, guys, like, again, just provide value. Don't always just pitch. Okay. But after they come in through this funnel, we're not going to go through all of the OTOs here. They get sent to this page. Now, this page is the continuity page. Now, there's a few things I don't agree with this page, but I think it's a really good example of an amazingly high perceived product. Okay, now you can see here they're saying, wait, your order is not complete. So this is after they submit. All of these pages are one click. There is no cart pages. Cart pages are the demise of most business orders, because cart pages, you know what cart pages happen, right? Your person, they get all excited. They're adding stuff to their cart, right? And they're like in your Shopify store, and they're like, yeah, I'm getting all this cool stuff. And then they get to the cart page, like, yep, I'm not spending $100 right now. Peace.
Yeah, they just see the total.
Yeah.
All on one page.
I don't want them even seeing this. I don't want them seeing totals. I don't want them anything. I want one click, tell them the price, they get automatically billed. That's what I want. Okay. I don't want people thinking. Remember, we're goldfish, all of us. Okay. We need to just be like, oh, do I want this? Yes or no? Right. Keep it as simple as you humanly possibly can.
Oh my God. I love this. I love this. I love this. I love it.
I know I'm probably offending some people. I'm like, all right, we're all goldfish, but it's true. I'm including myself. Like, I am as well. So you could say here, this is their first upsell. They're saying, wait, your order is not complete. Today you can get this $119, right? Value, right? You always have to have that value. Tactical pen for free. Great, nice image here of this pen. They probably get this pen for like $2. Guys, like, and it's crazy, and they're getting it for free, right? Now, here's where I don't believe this is ethical. I build ethical businesses with my customers in mind, and I want to give them good experiences, but I want you guys to see what not to do, okay? Here, they're saying everything today is free when you upgrade your status to Elite for just $17 a month. You will also get this free rush shipping, no obligation. You can cancel anytime by calling this number or support. But do you notice something here that's the problem is this is small. Your customer isn't going to read this. They're not going to read this, right? So instead, what you say in these kind of pages on your continuity is have a video explaining, hey, we're going to give you this cool pen, and I'm going to give you a free 30-day trial inside our survival tactical group, where we're going to send you every single month a bunch of cool survival going to be billed, okay? And you could see here, right? You could just click add and complete checkout right there. But they don't really mention that there's somebody signing up for the continuity piece. So you need to be honest. Be honest with that stuff, because you don't want refunds, you don't want cancellations, right? But I can bet you, this company does like 8 figures a year. I think they even more just off this funnel. So again, take that with a grain of salt. Me personally, you can do these kind of things, but you're going to have a high refund rate. You're going to have a lot of chargebacks, which could get your merchant accounts where you actually make the money. canceled, but this is a great example. If they did it a little bit more ethically, like, oh, here we're giving you a good offer, right? Even your continuity pages, your upsells are offers, right? High perceived value in exchange for your monthly payments, right? So this is a great example here of a very simple funnel, right? Just like that, guys. And those of you that are
Can
currently,
you show real quick that opt-in page? Because we missed that because we were looking at the lion. So show them with the opt-in page where we grab the email address.
give me a second, share desktop 2. There you go.
This page, so there is nothing. This is the first page they see, absolutely. And then they see later on the upsells.
Yeah, exactly. Awesome. That's it, right? Step 1.
See, and I thought that there was an additional like opt-in page for email address. Nope, there's nothing. So
you can do that. I honestly like doing this strategy though. I like doing 2-step order forms, but you can separate it. If you need to separate it and do 2 separate pages, I only recommend that for products that need more explanation.
Okay.
Because you need more real estate to explain. So if you're selling like a high ticket vacuum cleaner, right? And there's going to be what you have to understand is like, before you decide to build your funnel, you have to understand like, what are the objections that somebody has with this? This product, it's a no-brainer. Let's keep it simple, right? It's like, oh, it's a cool product. I would love to have this in my survival kit, right? Okay. That's it. It doesn't need a whole separate page to explain. Okay. So that's why I recommend always doing a 2-step order form like this for those kind of pages. But and very simple, right? They have a nice offer. I would just only recommend having putting this and just showing that value a little bit more up here. But that's it, right? These that you're getting are really good too because they're filling in their shipping information already, right? So when they go to step 2, they're going to be a lot more qualified to actually give you money and actually complete their order.
I love that.
That's a basic funnel that even if you guys that are watching that have some products that maybe you're selling on Amazon currently and you're trying to figure out, okay, how can I build my own business? Or you're selling on Shopify and you're not able to pay yourself. I mean, these are the things I hear about every single day. Okay. Because I was there. I was in the same situation where I was making sales in my businesses. Right. I was making sales in Shopify. I was making sales in my Amazon business and Shopify business, but I never was like, okay, I'm not creating a full-time income though. Right. Like, where's my full-time income so I can quit my job and go all in on this? Right.
Yeah, you have to always reinvest in inventory. You're always at reinvesting. Depends on where you're getting it and what your margins are. If you have higher margins, then you can have an income. And we do have people that do that. But it is always a reinvestment into inventory, reinvestment into feeding the beast or listing or whatever. It is always a reinvestment. This concept just blew my mind the first time I saw it. And the funnel that I've seen, like the 2 that I've seen that I was like, oh, that's how you do it, is that they did have an email address. But yes, they were explaining a little bit more. So there was that first page for the email address, and then we went into the product. But I love this because then it's all on one page. Oh, God, I love this.
I can give me 1 second. I can show you another one real quick. So just to give everybody an example of what you're saying. Come on.
You have just blown my mind. I just want you to know that. I'm like, my mind is blown and I'm in love with this. And not that I am not a person that says you don't sell on Amazon, don't sell on Shopify. That's not what I'm saying. There are people that are still making a lot of money. It is a cyclical process. You have to keep reinvesting. And there is always a chance that something interesting might happen on those platforms. People's accounts get suspended, whatever. And so having your own asset, that is the biggest piece of, if you don't take anything away from what Peter is saying, it is having your own asset. If you do not get anything else out of this, at least get that. And then once you have your own asset, where you can go with it is ridiculous. Because you probably already have a niche. It's whatever your hobby is or whatever you're passionate about, whatever you spend the most time doing, researching, hanging out in, that's your niche already. So what is that?
I'd rather everybody here, because a lot of people are like, oh, how many products do I need to test a day to find winners? Like, you're asking the wrong questions.
Right.
Like, I'd rather be the best at one product.
Right.
Because guess what? Everybody's always going to need that one product. Right. And everybody else can go fight and test products every single day. Like, I'm not in that game. Okay. And that's why I want you guys to get this message to understand, you don't need a lot of products to change your life drastically. You honestly just need one funnel put together properly. So here's like a more complete funnel, right? So here, earrings, all right, plain old earrings. So this is the sales page. Now, again, earrings are plain. You could do this with a two-step, but here you could say, hey, we just did it with an opt-in page. So here, send me my free earrings, right? Enter email address, right? And you can see here we have our offer, right? So they're not getting earrings. They're getting the pair of earrings, $19.99 value. They're given a gift and carry box to keep your earrings safe and secure, $4.99 value. They're getting a polishing cloth to keep your earrings beautifully kept, $4.99 value. They're getting the Fashionista's Guide to Timeless Pieces for Fall Wardrobe, $19.99 value. The Fashionista's Guide to Fall Outfit Accessory Pairings, $19.99 value. Bonus, message in a bottle, our best kept secret, priceless, total value $69.95. Yours today, completely for free, right? Why would anybody ever go to Amazon and buy this when they can get all of this stuff
for free
right from this page, right? And right, there's a lot of credibility here. Obviously, lots of testimonials of customers using these products. Guarantees, and all that good stuff. But again, simple page, right? Very, very simple page designed to get an email address, right? And then on the order form.
And this is ClickFunnels that he's showing, guys. So this is in the back of ClickFunnels, something I've had to learn as part of this. And I am still
look, all I need is this. I don't even need this many pages. You need 3 pages, basically. An opt-in page, order form page, or combine them in a two-step, a couple upsells, continuity, and a thank you page, right? That's it. That's all you need, right? Now, this is a more completed out funnel with all the upsells and continuity built into it. And I'll share it with you guys. Well, is it okay if I over deliver? I'll take another Russell. You can see here's the order form page, right? On the order form page, we just like to reiterate what they're getting. Keep it simple. Don't add the more like things you add on your order page, the more objections somebody has, right? They've opted in, give them the option to buy, right? We don't have our products added in here yet, so it just is dynamically updated. But once you add them into ClickFunnels, they'll appear here. You can see here we have our order bump, right? Quick little checkbox, yes or no, right? It's just a limited edition version of a product here that somebody can have access to, and they can, single payment of $14.97, right? And after they do that, right, then they go back into our funnel, right? There's upsells. We're actually selling just more of the same thing that they just bought here at a better discount. And then upsell number 3 is our continuity piece. Okay, now the continuity piece is where they're going to have the option to join a monthly testers club. So for example, here, right? Wait, would you like to be part of our exclusive jewelry box testers club? Get your first jewelry box for only $9.97, $39.99 value. Adding a little bit more style to our wardrobe is always a good thing in our eyes. Jewelry box testers club is a guaranteed way to glitz up your style while receiving fun quality pieces on a monthly basis. Each month, you get 3 to 5 pieces of stylish jewelry ranging from simple to making a statement. Add a little bit of sparkle to your life. Testimonials, some current customers, what they're going to be getting every single month. There you go. Yes or no. That's it. There's no complications, right? Yes or no. That's it. Very, 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 very simple.
And he's displayed all of the things that they're going to get on just laying it out. Here's a little sample example of what you'll get for the month. I love this. I love it. I love it. I love it.
And that's it right there. Very simple pages. Then you can upsell them more things. It's totally up to you. There is no standard. This is just a standard that I follow, that I've tested for myself. Right, I always sell them more of the same thing on my first 2 upsells. It just works. It just works. Just try it. Right, just sell them more of the vacuum cleaners that they just bought. Give them a better deal. Okay, but that's the base. That's how funnel. Right, very simple. I mean, this is what it is. It's very simple pages designed to make you as much money as possible, make your business as many assets as possible, and also give your customers what they need. Right? Don't let your customer just go to Amazon and fulfill their needs. Like, give them all the opportunities to fulfill all the things that they for a Christmas present, and they want to just get it all done right here. Boom, just put it in. They can get all their Christmas shopping done right throughout your entire funnel.
That's right.
But that's the basics of that funnel. I can share this one with them if you want to, however we can link this down there below. They can download a funnel and you guys can have something to work off of.
As a template. Well, I know as All Access Pass members, they automatically get that, and that's all on his speaker page. So make sure that he has some great bonuses that he's giving to get you started doing this real time. And what I love is that, Peter came and he brought it today.
How much is All Access Pass?
The All Access Pass right now is $97.
If somebody doesn't give you $97 for a filled out funnel template, you have your priorities are so like, I don't even understand what you're doing. Like, honestly, like no, I'm not even kidding. Like I spent years of my life putting together these templates, right? The copy's filled out. All you have to do is go take some pictures of your product, go plug them in. And I'm not even trying to like hard sell, but it literally blows my mind. Like, for $97 to get like years of my life.
Well, that's the early bird. Now, when the summit is live, if you guys are watching it during the summit, because the summit, he's on day 4, he's March the 14th. So if you're watching it during the summit,
the day before my birthday,
it's $197. So you have to now upgrade to the All Access Pass.
Even at $197,
still $197. I know.
Still at $197, I'm like, what? Like, it's crazy. But yeah, definitely get it. Like, because like that template, it's filled out completely for you. All you have to do, like, I like keeping things simple, right? Like I hate complicated stuff, right? Like a lot of people, they have like these preconceived notions where, oh, they need that next Shopify app, they need the next app, they need the next thing, right? Oh, that's going to boost my conversion by 0.2%. Like, no, all you literally, and guys, like, I am not like I don't own any part of ClickFunnels. I know like tying to this company, it changed my life. It's changing a ton of our students' lives. And I want you guys to focus on one app. That's all you need. You just need a ClickFunnels account. You can plug in all your stuff in there. You can be ready to go, right?
That's
like
right.
You don't need a Shopify store. You don't need like 30 different apps. Like, you have all the continuity upsells, all the upsells, the order, all of that is included in there. Like, you don't need all these different complicated stuff. Like, guys, like I said, like, I spent way too many years of my life complicating my business, testing products, wasting a lot of money. Like I said, I wasn't able to quit my job until I started doing this. So, I mean, and I spent 10 years of this. Okay. Like, I wish, if you guys are just getting started into marketing, I'm so jealous. Because like you get, there's so much that you can learn from people. Like being part of this summit, like, you're gonna have so many experiences of different people, how they're building their empires, right? Like take that. Like, don't just listen to this stuff. Like, actually do it, right? There's a lot of people that'll just like, join programs or watch YouTube videos, and then they don't never do anything with it.
Take no action. No action.
Right. But yeah, like, absolutely get in here, there's a bunch of other bonuses that we'll have in there as well, free trainings and all that good stuff.
Oh my gosh. So this is all there's a boatload of stuff that's going to be on Peter's page. You can learn all about Peter. He's going to have a bunch of information on his speaker bio page. You want to check that out, but it's only available to those All Access Pass members. If you're not an All Access Pass member, you'll have some general information, but all the good stuff is on this page. Let me just tell you, if I said that I'm changing my whole model for 2019, because I literally plan out 6 to 9 months out in advance on what I'm going to do, when I'm going to start working on Q4, all this other stuff. And I was like, pump the brakes, Thanos. We're doing this.
It's easier.
We're doing this right
is it not easier? Like, I don't know. This to me, like, is so fun. Like, I'm not even joking. Like once you start launching your funnel and like you can start seeing the numbers and the stats, like, it's so fun, because you can be like, oh, my opt-in rate, it's converting at like 30%. Okay. Then my order form, it's converting at like 30%. Okay. Let's see if we can bump up that opt-in rate and see if the order form still, it's like a fun game of like seeing like, oh, little tweaks, like, oh, let's try this headline for a week and see if that changes anything around, instead of being like, oh, I'm going to go and test 20 products today. No. Like, that's a waste of your time. I want you guys to make as much money as possible in your businesses, but I also want you guys to like, help your customers, give them value, as much value as humanly possibly can. So like, keep that in mind, like, win-win situations. How can I make this a win-win for me and also a win-win for my customer?
Right. And be thinking about all that. Some of you have inventory. You could literally throw some inventory into these funnels right now and get rid of it. I'm just being honest.
Absolutely.
So, I am so glad that I got a chance to talk to Peter. I appreciate you taking the time. I'm glad that you're a part of this summit. I'm telling you, you have no idea what I learned from you just in the short period of time that I was like, oh, I'm doing that. Oh, I'm doing this. Because it is a game changer and it simplifies your life. The amount of work, you got to put money in, you got to split test it, blah, blah, blah. But once you got it going, He said, you set it and forget it. Only business that I have ever started where I just set it and forget it is when I used to run candy vending machines. Like all I had to do is just go fill the machines and I walk away. I go back, I collect money. I put some more stuff in the machines. I walk away, I come back, I collect money. This is similar to that. Like you literally set it up and you just collect money. You got to send stuff to the people, but anyway, so thank you, Peter. I'm so
see
glad.
how excited I am about this stuff too. Like I could talk about this for hours and hours, but I hope I could have provided value to all you guys watching this stuff. Yeah, and get inside the All Access Pass. We got a bunch of cool free stuff in there. If you guys want to reach out to me, I have a YouTube channel called eCommerce Empire Builders. Tons of YouTube content out there as well that you guys can start. We have it on the podcast as well, so you can check that out.
Yeah, Peter's the man. Peter's the man. Just remember I told you that. All right, well, thank you, Peter. I'm so glad that you're part of the summit. And grab your All Access Pass. If you don't have it, if you already have it, hey, congratulations. Download your stuff. Go and look at it. All right, well, I will talk with you later. Thank you again, Peter. I truly appreciate you. You have no idea how you're about to change our household over here. Okay.
Absolutely. It was a blast. Thank you so much for having me.